So it is about, 11 o'clock in the morning? I've been up since 6. Krista is a lazy bum and just got up now. And she is working on, or I'm going to help her work on her teaching portfolio. So like I said, Krista is organizing her teaching portfolio, and I'm going through, just because I'm nosy. I found an activity thing. Did you make this up, or you just got this online?
I got it in a
She got it in a book. This is one of the lessons that they did in, what was this, math, or what would subject would this be? Math. And I'm going to see if I can do it. Okay, you can help me solve it. Lada went to her friend's house to play on a Saturday afternoon. The clock shows the time when she left and when she returned. Oh, this is kind of easy. She left at 1:10 and she came back at 4:27. Oh God, how long was she away? I don't know if I can do this.
Seriously?
Wait, okay, but I need a pencil because I can't remember my numbers.
No, you can do that in your head. If it's at 1.
Wait, okay, 1:10, 4:27. People are gonna think I'm so stupid. 1:10, 7.
Oh,
4.
bye.
Bye. Wait, okay, 4, 2, 7. Shut up. Minus, what was it? 1:10, 7, 7.
You need to minus
4, 1, 7, 1, 3, 3, 1, 7. 3 hours and 17 minutes.
Yeah, but it should not take you that long. Just think if it's at 1:10, 2:10.
Between
3:10,
all of
4:10,
like the problems
3
that I.
hours, and you need to get to 27.
But between all of my language problems and now this, they're probably going to think I'm the dumb sister in the family. And let me just tell you, I had A's in every subject in university, and in the first year of university, I was nominated for an award because I had the highest mark in my program. I was nominated for a special award that only comes 4 times a year, where I would have got to go on a vacation to New Zealand.
4 times a year.
Or, alright, I'm not smart. Once every 4 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say only comes 4 times a year.
Oh my God, I swear I used to be smart. Bill is playing soccer in his backyard with
I
friends.
should get you to do the Tesla game.
They start the game at 4:05 and play for 45 minutes. Bill needs to be in his house by 5 o'clock. Will he make it? Explain. How the hell should I know? How do I know where Bill's house is? Like, seriously, that is a dumb question.
No, because it says he's playing in his backyard.
In his backyard with... Oh, in his backyard.
Yeah, I don't know where his house is. He's playing in his backyard.
How do I know? Maybe he has a mansion. He has, like, acres and acres.
He doesn't.
Been walked 3 blocks north, 2 blocks... Never eat shredded wheat. 2 blocks west.
Oh, what was that?
My computer!
Oh,
no. So I finished my final teaching evaluation thing for Krista. Miss Gilby's survey. How far do you think... Oh, no. So far, how do you think Miss Gilby is doing with her teaching? I gave her a 1, a very bad. Now, if there was the option for 0, 1 still gives her a little credit. What is one thing that you really liked about the way Miss Gilby taught? I put nothing, like my good friend who also put nothing. I can't remember where his sheet is, though. What is one thing that you would change about the way Miss Gilby taught? She shouldn't tell students they need to be smarter and yell at them when they get the wrong answer. Yeah, and I'm gonna be sneaking this into her teacher portfolio.
Right.
So I made up my own math thing for Krista to see if she can figure out the answer. So I'm gonna hand her the camera and the paper, and then she can read it to you and see if she can figure it out. And she has to read the whole thing. You can't skip to the end with the answer.
Why?
Because you can't read the answer. Just read it.
Why, there's an answer?
Just read it, yes.
It's 10 a.m. and Sally leaves.
Louder so I can hear you.
It's 10 a.m. and Sally leaves the house. That looks like at takes.
Well, it's it.
See, that looks like at, not an it. It takes her 3 hours to get to the airport and 5 hours to fly to Denver. It takes 20 minutes to get to her hotel. She naps for 2 hours and then does her makeup for 15 minutes. What color lipstick does Sally put on? Sally puts on like a corally pink.
No, red.
I knew you were going to say red. Red's too obvious.
Sally wears red. Sorry, if it was obvious, you should have picked the answer. Wrong, you're stupid. So we are headed to Valley Village and Michael's to grab a couple of things for some DIY projects we want to try out this weekend or week. And Value Village is a secondhand store here where we live. I have a little Value Village tidbit for you.
Really little.
Yeah, it's really little, and if you stop talking, that wouldn't take so long. Little Value Village tidbit for you. I was there, I think it was in April. I was trying to get stuff for my 30th birthday party, and there was a set of drapes that I really liked, but they were on sale there for, I think they were like $40. And in my mind, I know that people at Value Village just set their own prices. They don't have a standard for it, because like we've taken like, you know, a nice fancy mirror and a cork board up to them, and they'll say like the mirror is $1 and the cork board's like $10. Like they don't, there's not any consistency there. So I decided just to pull off the tag and test them and see if I went to someone and said, oh, this doesn't have a tag on it, if they would say, oh, those are drapes and they're $40 because we have a set price for things. Instead, I took it to the lady and she's like, oh, okay, we'll give you those for $20. So that's how you save money at Value Village. You just have to rip off tags and ask people what the price is. Ugh. Worse than I felt yesterday. It hurts so much to move and walk. I feel like someone stuck a baseball bat down my throat and then like started hitting my insides. Yeah, not fun. I just found Krista and Arnold's first wedding gift. This is to write down the guests at their church. Is this for a wedding or is this just any time?
I think this is for the church.
Oh, okay. We found a thing for our pastor.
We don't have a pastor.
We're Jewish, but sure. I particularly love this piece of art, sweet potatoes in orange cups, with the recipe on how to make sweet potatoes in orange cups. I have a feeling it's not that hard.
We went to Value Village and then she was really not feeling good, and now she says she's having a really hard time like breathing.
Like an asthma thing?
She said no. Like what?
Maybe for the heat. Where are you?
She says like she can't breathe.
Oh my god, I'm passed out.
Alicia,
Where are you?
we're in the parking lot at Value Village. She feels like she's gonna pass out. She's hyperventilating. Alicia, you need to try and breathe slower.
Breathe,
She says she can't breathe. No, I'm serious.
And drive to the hospital.
So a little change of events. Alicia all of a sudden had a really hard time breathing, so we're at the hospital now because she was kind of hyperventilating, having a lot of pain in her chest, couldn't breathe, so she's inside the hospital. So we're in the hospital. I'm whispering because we're not supposed to film. She's on morphine and gravel, and she says it's amazing.
Pain is gone.
And the pain's a lot better. So I just went to move the car. Alicia's in just getting an x-ray done, I think a chest x-ray, just to make sure everything's okay. The first nurse thought that I was Alicia's kid. Apparently that's how young I looked and how old she looked. She was shocked to find out I'm actually 23 and not, I don't even know how old she thought I was. Then she thought maybe I was 18, but how could I be 18 and Alicia's kid? Didn't make sense to me, but anyways. So yeah, she's getting her x-ray and...
Someone's throwing up and Krista's freaking out. Hey guys, so we just left Emerge. That was a fun turn of events. 1 second I'm picking up like cheap decor at Value Village, and the next I'm in Emerge because I can't breathe properly. Anyway, not the best news. Usually when I go to Emerge, they're like, nothing's wrong with you. I guess they took blood tests and I tested positive for blood clots. They said it's not necessarily, like if it was a negative, you definitely don't have it. If it's a positive, you might not have it, you might have it. But obviously, if you know about blood clots, they're not great. So they gave me a shot of blood thinners in my stomach, and me and my mom have to head back to the hospital tomorrow for a couple of tests. Were you scared for me and even a second in the whole time? No, she wasn't. I can tell you right now.
Not in a mean
She
way.
was more complaining about the fact that her fingers were too sore from having to text everybody.
You're making it sound like I was being strong for you.
Yeah, right. The only time I saw, Krista's just getting McDonald's to tease me even more. The only time I saw her face get like, oh my god, was when I had to get the shot of like the blood thinners, and it was in my stomach. She looked a little worried. Anyway, that's going to be it from us for the night, and we'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's video. Bye.